Hello everyone. So we are on live, I guess. I'm gonna wait for you and we'll start with a great topic today, how to become a good dancehall dancer. So just let me know if you are here, if you are ready, because I am excited to share with you everything what I have in my head about becoming a good dancehall dancer. Actually, it's one of my first live here because I don't usually do lives here on Instagram, but this is going to be about to change. So I'm excited, I'm happy, and let me know which country you are from here, because I would like to know from where you are. I know probably Poland. Okay, France. Nice. Hello. Who else? Which country? I wanna know. Ukraine. Amazing. Okay. I guess Russia, yeah? Because you are putting the flags and I'm like, okay, you're giving me a good, exam right now. Then Germany, okay. Jane, I don't know this flag. Sorry. I'm not that good, I guess, with the flags, Germany, Amsterdam. Who else? Brazil, love you too. Spain, Germany, Greece. First of all, you are beautiful. Can you do some dance moves? Thank you so much. No, today we're gonna talk. It's gonna be about dancehall, how to become a good dancehall dancer. Cyprus, French, Bulgaria, Greece. Oh my God, I'm so excited that there is so many of you guys. And I have so much to share. From time to time, I'm gonna look to my right because I took some notes to be more specific. Canada, Mark. Yeah, Canada. Yeah. All right. So let's start because I think I love to talk. And, with me, I can talk with you for hours. But we have the first part when I want to share with you my advices, how to become a good dancehall dancer. And this live is going to be about how to become a dancehall dancer, good dancehall dancer, not in general as a dancer, because this is like two different topics, yeah? So we're going to talk about how to become a good dancehall dancer, how to train, how to study, and then I have a surprise for you at the end. I will invite some guests. So I hope that you're going to stay with me and we're going to have an amazing time. And I put on Insta story some of the questions. Like you could ask me a question. So I have 3 good questions from you. And I will answer later at the end of our live. And maybe if we're going to have a time, then I'm going to answer for your questions if you're going to have. Okay, so let's start. So first, I want to say for how many years I've been studying dancehall already. When I started in 2010, 11, something like this. But it wasn't that popular, at this time. Dancehall wasn't popular at all at this time. So basically I started here in Europe. I took some workshops, and then over this 13 years I was traveling to Jamaica. I was studying, I was taking workshops. So that's a lot actually, I think 13 years. But one thing I can say that this is a never-ending process. So it's always something that you can learn. But okay, let's start. How to become a good dancehall dancer. So first, and I think the most important thing is to study the culture. And culture means not only dance, it means like the full package. So it's the way how they speak patois, yeah. The music, yeah, the history, and everything about it, the food even, yeah. So when we say dancehall, it's not about only dance. It's much more than just a dance. There's behind the steps, behind everything, there's so much passion, knowledge, history, and everything. So yeah, first for me, the most important thing, if you want to become a good dancehall, study the culture, and the best is to study from the creators, like being there, yeah. So that's the most important thing, because who else gonna explain it to you better than Jamaican? Of course, dancehall is from Jamaica, so Jamaicans are the best to like explain you everything and give you the full package, yeah. And the best way is, of course, to go to Jamaica to understand why some things are like that, yeah. So you need to know that in dancehall we are a guest, yeah. So it's the same when you come to someone's house, yeah, and you are a guest. So sorry guys, I have a limit on my Insta time on my Insta, and it just came out. But I hope we're still on live. Okay, so what I was saying that yeah, the best way to learn is in Jamaica, from Jamaicans, and I don't know what exactly what I was saying, because I was like in my flow. But yeah, in general, there's much more in dancing than just like a step, yeah. So when you want to become a dancer, you need to study from the beginning, how it was the way before. So it's not only about new school, because yeah, we have TikTok right now, we have Instagram, we have everything, you know, and people sometimes dance some steps, and that's nice and that's very cool, you know. But if you really want to know deep about dancehall, then you should like go from the beginning, yeah. And then the old school, middle, new, even before old school, yeah, ska, and stuff like this, you know. So so yeah, basically that's the most important thing. If you want to become a good dancehall dancer, you need to understand why things, or why some dance is like this, yeah. So remember about it. And I know that if you don't have access to go to Jamaica, then try to find in your country someone that, you know, have the knowledge about it, yeah. Someone who can who is reliable, yeah. Am I saying it good? I hope you understand what I mean. So yeah, like try to really find someone that know what this person is doing, yeah. And then there is so many things right now, even online. You can find for example, trip to Jamaica even, yeah. There's so many dancers that organize things like this. Maybe in the future I will do as well. Actually, I'm planning. But yeah, there's so many people that organize workshops, like really promote this culture, yeah. So like it doesn't matter if you are beginner or advanced, you can always like learn and study, yeah. Because as I said, I am in this community for over 13 years, and to be honest, there's always something to learn, yeah. And I am like this, that I love to know, so I love to dig in it and like grow and know more to later to really like share it with you. Yeah, so knowledge is the key. So that's my first tip for you guys. Yeah, the most important. Go to Jamaica if you can, learn from the creators, understand the whole culture. And it's not about dance, it's about the music, it's about how they talk, how they behave, the rules, because there's so many rules that you should know. And as a, oh yeah, I forgot, as a guest, yeah, in this culture, I was mentioning when you are like in someone's house, yeah, then you don't want to be rude, yeah, so you are a guest, so you want to actually like listen to the head of the house, yeah, and be open, yeah. You don't, like, for example, if you are going to someone's house, you don't like criticize why this wall is standing like this, why this thing is like this. And it's the same with the culture. So if you enter to the culture and you know, dancehall, it's a huge, beautiful culture, then you respect it, yeah, and try to understand. You don't say like, oh, this thing, it should be different. No, it is how it is. So you are a guest, so with full respect, try to understand, yeah? So that's my advice for you. And yeah, let's go to the second thing, second tip, how to become a good dancehall dancer. So I need to look at my notes here. Okay, so if you already taking workshops from the creators or someone that knows this style very good, then try to process it on your own, yeah? So try to dance some steps on your own, try to study, try to understand it in your body. And the same is with knowledge. Try to understand, put yourself in their shoes in some situation to really, really think about it, and yeah, just process it on your own. And I am recommending you as well to open, like to create a notebook and then like write down the steps, the creators. I'm telling you, dancehall is huge. It's huge. There's so many knowledge there. I'm not sure even if there's any other dance style that has so many names, so many information, so much knowledge. So I recommend you just to like create a notebook where you can write down the name of the steps, like try to try to remember which steps is from who. There's so many names, there's so many creators, so there's like a lot. So me myself, actually, I have this kind of notebook. I think every dancehall dancer have a notebook, and there we write down the name of the steps. I'm wondering if you are guys watching me and listening to me, how many of you dancehall dancers have a notebook where you write down the name of the steps? How many? I am really curious. How many of you? Because I think this is very necessary. Even me, sometimes there's so many steps that like sometimes I even forget. Yeah, Nika Matspirit. Yes, she's a great dancer and teacher, young and talented. Movement for Health, me. Okay, 2 people for sure. I always use a notebook, the dancing psychologist. All right, that's nice. That's very nice. Yeah, me too. And for like, I'm telling you, like for example, when I started to do this dancehall steps, like showing you the routines and the name of the steps, I actually reminding myself of some steps, and I'm actually really helping myself as well. Hey Ka, Monster, hello. I have 3 or 4. Not sorry, I was about to speak Polish. I was like, yeah, because I am Polish, you know, but I am talking in English. Yeah, I have the same. I have a notebook with the name of the steps, studying it, the creators. So you should, guys, do it. I'm telling you. And yeah, what I was telling about the videos, where I put the name of the steps and the creators, it's helping me as well to really go through, because yeah, as I said, there's so many steps. Yeah. Okay, that's the second thing. So after, when you take a workshops from the creators, going to Jamaica, whatever, you should study on your own. Yeah. So that's the second thing. The third thing, okay, discover which part in dancehall it's like you like the most. For example, there's so many, like I would say, part in dancehall that there's a steps, male steps, yeah. There's a female. There is a dancehall queen. There's like, I would say, steps with a gun, which is a little bit different vibes. There is a social dances, which are like very street. So think about it. What kind of part of dancehall is the closest to your heart? Yeah, because when I started, I've tried everything. Try to like discover first. Try to see what is the closest to your heart, the closest to your personality. Yeah. So me at the beginning, when I started to dance, of course, like I was, it was 13 years ago. So me, I was taking classes from European, because at that time it wasn't even popular then. Like, yeah, dancehall wasn't popular like nowadays it is. Yeah. So me, I was more about, at that time, of course, some steps, but it wasn't that many. I didn't know that many steps as I know now. But I was like freestyling with it. I didn't have so many steps, so I was freestyling, creating my own choreo. So I tried to be creative, yeah? Because to be honest, I didn't have any other option at that time. But when I got this option to go to Jamaica, it was 2014. So I was dancing already 2 years or 3 years. And I went there straight when I had a chance. So that was my first choice. Of course, I wanted to know and study from the source, yeah? So, so I recommend you to just really focus, not even focus, but really see what is for you. Because when I tried Dancehall Queen, probably most of you, you know me as a dancer. I've tried it, but to be honest, I didn't feel like this is for me, but I really love to see it. I respect it, and I love female that they are doing amazing, head tops, splits, jumps. This is like, wow. But me, myself, I don't feel like, so of course, I'm not gonna say that I can do it when I can't actually, yeah? I mean, maybe physically I could, but I don't feel it, it's just not for me, it's just not me, yeah? And then I like myself in dancehall when I play with the songs. I love to freestyle, I love choreographing, I love social dances, so I feel very good in choreos. And yeah, battling, at some point I had my period when I was only about battling, but now I don't feel like, and it's okay. But yeah, like try to understand yourself in it, okay? So try to see if this is like, if female is for you, female dances, female moves, or if I don't know, gun moves are for you, or I don't know, like whenever you feel like, because I don't think so it's necessary to do it all if you feel like there's some part that you need to force yourself. But it's really good to try. It's really good to try, yeah? So that's the third thing, how to become a good dancehall dancer. And then, yeah, I have fourth and fifth tip for you. So let's go to the fourth one. Okay, the fourth one, actually, it's not about specifically dancehall in general, but it's for real, it's gonna help you in your process to become a great dancehall dancer, and it's going to be like strengthen your body. As a dancer in general, we should do it. We should go to a gym or take Pilates or whatever you feel like, yeah? So we need to actually avoid some painful situation for our body, yeah? So for example, me as a dancer, I actually realized it's really late about it. But it was maybe about 5 years ago when I started, because I didn't have any pain during my dance career. But I know if I want to really like go with it, then I should really straighten my body. So I really take care of it. And I think it's adding quality to your movement, because if you are a strong dancer, like physically, then you can actually be more clean. So I think that's the very important part. And plus, it's not only about gaining muscles, but it's about your deep muscles in your core. In dancehall, you really need to have like really strong legs, yeah, because your hips are a little bit more forward, yeah. So you have to go forward with your hips, and then here with your core there is a lot of grooves, yeah. Dancehall, it's about grooves, about bands. Every street style has a specific groove. So you have to be really strong dancer. You have to have your body really strong, yeah. So don't forget about it, because yeah, in dancehall you have to be fast. Yeah, that's something. Hello. Hi. He is an amazing dancer and teacher. He taught me so much, and I am so glad that you are here. Respect. I love you. So think about it, because if you really want to continue with your dancehall dancing career, you need to be aware of your body and you know, like strengthen it, yeah. And the fifth thing is just to keep going, yeah, which means don't stop to grow and learn more, yeah. So once you say, okay, I know something in dancehall, yeah, no, you don't actually, because it's the same with me, yeah. This is such a huge culture, like there's always something new to experience, to learn, and you have so many eras, so much knowledge about dancing, but not only about like culture, that even me, I am so grateful that I can promote it, and I want to promote it in the best way. So that's why for me, I feel responsible for knowing it good and still, you know, discover, explore, yeah. So you need to be aware that we are a guest, and for, like they, Jamaicans, what they've been through, like there's a lot. So that's why we are a guest, and always stay humble with it, and try to just keep going, keep searching, keep asking, because like dancehall is still going, you know, it's not like it stopped. There's still so many new steps, social dances, new songs, tunes with the name of the steps. Yeah, so sometimes, you know, every day probably, or every month, there's another one step, a new one. Yeah, so it's never ending process. And yeah, actually that's the 5 tips for you guys. So let's sum up. Study the culture. The culture means dance, music, history, everything from the creators, especially because they know the best. Yeah, go to Jamaica if you can. Second, it's practice on your own. Dancing, knowledge, try to write down the name of the steps, what you've heard, what you've learned, process it on your own. Third is to discover what you like in dancehall, which part you like the most, and try to find your personality, like put it together. Yeah, so freestyle, play with it. Yeah. Fourth is strengthen your body. Fifth, keep going, don't stop. So yeah, that's it. And I'm excited that I was just talking only 30 minutes, because I could go for another 30 minutes. All right, so before we start with because I actually have something for you, some surprise now. I mean soon. But before we are going to the next part of this live, I want to actually answer for the questions that it was on my Insta story, because I left some text to ask me questions, whatever you feel like. So let me check what I have. It's gonna be 3 questions, so there's not a lot. All right, so is dancehall for all ages? I started very late. Is that appropriate in the culture? Of course, honey. Guys, you have to know that it's never too late to start anything, whatever you feel like, you want, you dream about. It's never too late, especially dancehall. In dancehall, what I love actually, is that in dancehall, everybody are welcome. Everybody, no matter what age you have, no matter what kind of appearance you have, size you are, if you are a man or a woman. Yeah, so actually they are very welcome, but there is one exception. I don't know if I should talk about it here. I mean, in some part, I'm not saying in all Jamaica, but there is like some culture things that, for example, gay people, they are not that welcome, but there is like a slight change in this. In Jamaica, how they think, I think the new generation thinks a little bit different. But yeah, there's another topic that I don't want to start, but about the age, yes, of course, you're like, go with it. You are welcome. So dancehall is for everyone, all ages. Okay, so that's the first question. The second one, it was how can I start to find my own style and freestyle. I guess in dancehall, because it was about dancehall. I think I answer to this question in the beginning. Like, first you need to study. You need to know the rules, because there's like so many rules actually in dancing, in the whole culture actually. But when it comes to dance, then try to find your own style by practicing what you already know, your own transition, what you like, what you don't like what you don't think that it's not going right with your personality. So these kind of things, try to work on it. Try to ask yourself questions and just dance. Just dance. That's very cheesy advice, kinda, but easy and cheesy, but very very good, I would say. Very easy, but very, like, it's gonna quickly help you to develop and be more like consistent with it. So it's not like you are like having a session with yourself once a month. I don't think so. I mean, it's fine, but if you really want to become good, then you should really be consistent with it. It's with everything. And the third question is how to deal with toxic and manipulative people that are in dancehall as well. Focus on the good. I have this this mantra in my life that I focus on the good. And I am very in personal growth, spiritual, that from the other side, if you meet someone, that's your mirror. There is like a rule in psychology. If you meet someone or there's someone on your way, it's whether your lesson or it's your mirror. So then you need to look into yourself and see where I am like this, or what kind of lesson this person is giving me. And it's not about dancehall. In general, it's about life. We meet a lot of people. There is a milliard people in this world. So why, think about it. Why you meet the specific person? Because there is a milliard. You could meet anyone else. But I understand what you are saying, but it's not about dancehall. But it's about in general in your life, that sometimes we are going through some harder period in our lives to have a lesson, or to just take this lesson and process it. I could write a book with my stories, but I took a lesson and I grew from that. So try to as well focus on the good, even when sometimes it's happening to you this way. It's life, then you process it, you go to yourself, and then you should be fine. All right, so that was these 3 questions. And I don't know, for those who are with me from the beginning, I am wondering if you agree with these tips, or these advices that I gave it to you, or not really, or you would add something to it. So if you are listening me from the beginning, I am very curious. So I am waiting. If anything, want to add something, and if not, then we are just going to the next part. because I've prepared for you something as well. And at the same time, my next guest, Beatrix, you can actually kind of be ready. I hope you are here on this live. Okay, so if I don't have any of your comments here, then really great tips, really helpful. Thank you. I was thinking about it, preparing for this live for you, just to make it really short and be specific. So yeah, I wanna really share with you my experience, my path, what I already know, because yeah, I've been in this industry for so long, and now I wanna be here more online, like often be here. Please come to Japan. Maybe one day, I would love to. That would be so cool. Okay, so we just finished this first part, and the second part is that I know a lot of you here, you don't have access, yeah, to like, not even here online, but in general, in your city, in your country, sometimes you don't have access to really learn dancehall from, yeah. And you know, as I told you, I started to be here more often, and I started to share my knowledge, because I feel this is my mission. If I can add to this word and to this dancing word actually like something valuable, then I just want to add it, you know. So that's my mission, that's my goal, to be here. And yeah, I want to just share joy, knowledge, and my passion about dancehall. So that's why I know some of you guys, like you guys in some places that you cannot even you don't have an access, yeah, going to class, taking workshops, and you want to start or even continue, yeah. So that's why I started with my program here online with the dancehall. But I am not only focusing on the dancehall, but I'm adding much more, like Q&A, like this is like a complex program. So I wanted for you to give you opportunity and to promote it, dancehall in the best way, which I am so grateful and humble to do it. And basically I just finished this first program, and we had 3 months of this program, and I had an amazing time with my people, 60 people actually. It was from all around the world, and basically I didn't expect it. And even before, I wasn't even sure, okay, should I do it? But then a lot of you guys started to ask me if I can do it, and I'm like, okay, let's start. And this pushed me to really be here more online with you guys, and bring the awareness in a best way that I can, yeah. Of course, I know a lot, but I still keep going, still studying, yeah. And to have this exchange with you guys, it's what brings me happiness, like gives me a purpose, yeah. And I guess that's why we are on this earth, yeah, to just share the best way we can, yeah. So that's why first, after this program, I want to now introduce you some of my students that they were in the program, the first program, because soon we are starting the next program. We are starting from the March, I think in 2.5 weeks. and I would really love to talk about, what the experience are, because I actually don't know. So for me, it's gonna be good to even, get to know it. So first, it was Beatrix. I hope that she is here and she can join. I hope. Let's see. Let's see if she's here. Oh. See if technically everything is gonna be good. Instagram. But I added you. If not, then I have 3 other guests here. So for sure someone's gonna join. For sure someone's gonna join. Beatrix, are you here? Oh, maybe no. Okay, she's not here, I guess. We have some difficulties, but let's go with the Marco. You're the second one. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, you're here. Hello.
Hey Kasia, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thanks for having me.
No, I am so grateful that you are here. I'm so grateful that you actually accept my invitation for this live, because I know for some people it's not that comfortable to be here, more like to be here on Insta and talking. So I really appreciate that you are here. And actually, I want to say that you were one of the most like active students that you were actually sending me the videos, and I could see your progress and everything. So thank you for it, because not everybody was on live, which is okay. But it was so good to see you, and I always was like, when you were sending me the videos, I was like, happy, really happy. So Mark or Marco?
Yeah, either way is fine. Yeah, Mark.
Yeah?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. So you're from Canada, right?
Originally I'm from the Philippines, but then I moved here back in 2019. So yeah.
All right. Okay. So basically you're from different, like, actually places, like you've changed it. And tell me in general, what's your experience with this program? Like, actually, I I I want to know even what was your, like, how you got to know about it, and why actually you entered this program. I am actually wondering, because I've never asked you.
Yeah, of course. So I started late in my dance journey because like back in my city, we don't actually have like studios. So when I moved to Manila in 2017, that's where I was introduced with dancehall. So shout out to Kuya LA for introducing me to dancehall. And we also have a bunch of teachers. We have Ate Jella, we have Coach Jesse, Coach Ed, and Ate April. All these great teachers have impacted me in so many ways. They inspired me to to keep on learning dancehall. So when I moved to Canada in 2019, I think the first thing I started to look for was a studio where I could learn dancehall.
Uh-huh.
I found a teacher. Her name is Quincy. I joined their team on
Quincy, okay. She's from
2021.
dance, right?
Um, Quincy,
Like,
maybe that's another Quincy.
or
The
maybe.
Quincy Pipel that I know is from Canada. She has been leading like a dance team, doing dancehall and soca for quite
Okay,
some
so
years, quite a few years now. So I joined their team for the past 2 years and trained with them. And then this year took a break. But then when I saw your post about, the dancehall online program, I said, hey, this is like the perfect opportunity for me to like, expand my vocabulary and my knowledge in dancehall because I don't get to have like enough exposure because I don't have access to going to Jamaica and stuff. So I think this is like the most authentic way of me trying to like broaden my knowledge and learning from you who have been so invested in and passionate about dancehall. You've been dancing with my favorite dancers. We have like Lore, you dance and probably worked with like Exclusive Dance Crew, or JC, Valentine, Mateus, and the list goes on. So
Yeah.
like for me, when I saw your post, I was like, okay, I have to take this opportunity to learn from you, and it's quite different, because I know that dancing like in a physical studio with your teacher and your friends, it gives off a different
Yeah.
energy
Yeah.
than when you're
True.
learning online. Yeah. So it may not be for everybody, but I was like, you know what? If this means that I can actually broaden my knowledge and learn from like one of the best choreographers out there,
Thank
then I'm very open to, put myself and give myself a chance to learn online. So I just want to say thank you for creating this program, and for your team as well,
thank
for creating the list of steps, for everything that you do. It was such an amazing journey. Overall, it was totally worth it.
thank
So
you.
yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate what you said. It really inspires me, especially that it was the first time that I was doing it. So, like, even me, I didn't know what to expect and how I'm gonna feel, because even when it was a quarantine, the all COVID thing, I didn't do much online things. Actually, I wasn't like, I took a break at that time. But yeah, and then it's because of you guys, because some of you, when I started to post like this videos with the steps, then you guys started to like reach out to me, and then I'm like, okay, let's try. And then I realized how many of you guys, like, you don't have even access, because there's some cities or in some countries dancehall is not that popular. For example, in Poland, we every week we have actually some workshops. So that's, for me, was like, wow, like crazy. Like, I didn't even think that there's some parts in the world that they don't have access to it, but now I understood it, and I'm like, damn, if I can add something to it, that would be my pleasure, and show it the right way and promote the best way I can, right? So it's great that you are saying it, because yeah, like, I am happy that you could. Of course, it's a different way of learning, that's for sure. But for those, as you said, for those who actually don't have this access, I think it's kind of the, I wouldn't say the best way, but I think the helpful way to learn. And what kind of question? I have it for you as well. I forgot. Was there anything you like the most, that you enjoy the most in this program? Whatever you feel like.
About the program, what I like the best is like the flexibility, because I think it starts 8 p.m. your time, but
Yeah,
then like on my time it's like 12 noon until like
yeah.
2 p.m. So
Mm-hmm.
since I have a regular work from 9 to 5,
Uh-huh.
Mondays to Fridays, so I can't join the live classes. But then because I have access to the recorded sessions, then I can, at any time, like just learn like at my
Yeah.
own pace. So it gives me the freedom to, just make some time and learn the class. And aside from that, you send out like lists of steps with the creators. You also like do some Q&As, and you send us like lists of like Spotify playlists, which I listen to. So yeah, those were really helpful. And yeah, like overall, like it's like you said, it's really complex. It's not just like, okay, take 2 hour classes and that we're done. You're open to feedback. You wait for us to, or you allow us to send you like videos of ourselves of, doing the routines or the choreography. So it creates a really good avenue for us to learn and to, of course, get some feedback from you and try to improve and just, keep on learning. So it was overall a really good platform.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I always, when I do something, I want to do 100, even 200%. And I want to be like, I want it to be valuable. And yeah, share what I know and build this community. And like build this community and like add something to it, plus share awareness. And I know that like yeah, sometimes the online thing, um, it's sometimes hard because of the technical problems as well. But overall, I think if you even have the recordings, you can study. And even me, I sometimes take classes as well online. Even dancehall dancers, I put sometimes from time to time link here on my Insta. So if you follow me, I from time to time I drop something like, oh, there's this. So if I know, of course, about it, sometimes I am not, I cannot see everything. But yeah, even me, I actually use this kind of option because, of course, I am not in Jamaica every month. So so I think for some time, if it's a nice way to really train, and I do it as well. That's why I was inspired by some others as well, dancers and teachers. And the third question, um, what have you learned? If there's something that you have learned, except the, I don't know, the chorals. No, I mean the chorals, of course, the chorals, the steps, whatever you feel like.
Yeah, the
Say.
chorus amazing. Aside from probably like learning a bunch of dancehall steps, I think my biggest takeaway is that like anybody can do them. But then what sets you apart is when you try to, give your own flavor. Because I remember you always say, okay, don't copy me, don't copy me. You keep on saying, okay, I want you to give me attitude, attitude. I was like, okay, what does she mean? So I was trying to like play with my face and like, like really get into it, like feel as if like performing on a stage or something like that. So,
Oh, nice.
like just pretend. But yeah, anyway, overall, it was just a nice experience where we get to like learn from you, even if it's like online. I know it's not really like probably beneficial for everybody in a way that the energy is different. But
Yeah.
then because we get to learn, like for me at least, this is like the most authentic way for me to learn dancehall because of your knowledge and your enthusiasm and your passion. It was just overall amazing journey. And I think yeah. So I I I don't know where it'll take me, but like just as a hobby, for sure,
Yeah.
it is a really nice thing to do, and maybe for people who are watching this who are probably like I don't know have some background in dancehall, or maybe if you're a beginner or someone who wants to get out of their comfort zone and learn, or even if you are a professional dancer or teacher, I'd highly recommend you to take this program because I have gotten so much value in it, and I'm pretty sure you will too. So I just want to say thank you, Kasia, for doing this and for making it possible, and for the team as well. So
Yeah,
yeah, thank you so much.
I have an amazing team. Yes, that's true. Thanks to them, they're really doing a great work. And thank you for everything you said. Like, it's really like very important for me, your feedback, and I'm happy if I, as I said, if I can add some value to our community. So thank you so much, Marco, for this
No,
conversation.
thank
And
you.
yeah, see you around. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
see you
still
around.
waiting on your some of the videos. You can always send it to me. I enjoy it so much.
I
You're
know.
a
I'll
great
try to
dancer.
send it. Sounds good. Thank you so much, Kasia, again.
I told you already, and yeah, keep going, keep
Yeah,
going.
yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I don't know even how to, if I should invite someone next. You know how to actually go from here?
No,
Like,
no, I haven't done a live. This is my first time, so I was just so scared. But like,
I
I don't
I
even know how to
I
like end it.
usually I was finishing the live. Wait, wait. Let's see.
Oh,
All right, let's see. I don't know even how to do it, to be honest. Or maybe I'm gonna invite someone else. Oh, yeah. Okay. He disappeared, but thanks to Mark. That was our first guest. I have much more guests today, but ladies who were invited, I'm not sure if we're gonna go with it with all of you because yeah, the time is crazy. Okay, bad tricks. Let's go. Let's go. Next guest. Next guest. Where are you? Oh, you joined.
Yes,
Okay.
I am here.
We have you. But I think there is something wrong with the connection. Oh yeah? Is it better? Is it better? Can you say anything? Oh my god, there's some technical problems. But let's see. I guess the internet. All right. She disappeared. Okay, we are going with the next guest, which is Helena. Are you here? Are you here? Okay, let's see. I invited Helena. Hello, love. How are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy. I'm so happy to see you. For real. Okay, so Helena, she's from Cyprus, right?
Yep.
Yeah. And she was in my program. And what can I say? She was sending me the videos, and she was one of the most active person in the program. And I'm so happy that actually you accept my invitation. So I want to actually hear, yeah, your opinion, your experience, how it was your experience about the program, why actually this program, what actually made you to pick this program. Yeah, tell me.
Yeah. So first of all, the fact that I had the opportunity to learn from you, even through my laptop, was something that I was waiting for a long time, and I feel blessed about it. And in general, my experience from this program was amazing, clearly because of you. And if you have a coach with passion, with knowledge, with that energy, you don't need anything more, because you care for your students and you do all of this first for us, and you try to give as much as you can to us, and you care, actually, and you care, and that's the
Of
most.
course I
Yeah.
care.
So yeah,
I care about you guys because I care about the community. When I do something, I do it with full my heart, all of my heart. So I'm so grateful that you've noticed it, and thank you so much for trusting me. So that means a lot. That means a lot. And I know that you were in Jamaica lately.
yeah.
That was the first time, right?
Yeah.
I know your experience because I asked. But you told me that in your country it's hard to learn dancehall, right? Because in Cyprus there's not much more. Like there's not much thing about dancehall. Yeah, you can actually continue with it.
Yeah, it's not that popular in Cyprus. I mean, you can find some people here in Cyprus that they do dancehall, but especially in my city, there are few. There are few, and it's hard. It's hard. But throughout this program, I had the opportunity to learn everything in deep for the culture, in general for the country, the history, and everything. And so I can share the knowledge that I had from this program and to my students as well, because I teach. And yeah, I try to learn as much as I can, just for later to pass everything to my students.
That's amazing. Yeah, it's like this, you know, we as a teacher, we learn, and other people like learn from us, and this is like a snowball, you know, which is like good, because this is how we create community. And if you learn from someone that knows what this person is doing, knows the study, the culture, that of course the snowball, it's getting like bigger, but at the same time the quality is still served.
Yeah.
So that's great that you have your community. That's great that you invest in yourself, and that's great that you are in Jamaica. I'm so happy for you, you know.
Yeah, and
so that's the right way.
Yeah. When I was there, I just realized everything that we were discussing during our classes, because I could just see things happening live in front of me. And every single day I was like, oh yeah, I did this with Kasia. Oh, she told us about that, and blah blah blah.
That's great. At least, you know, you were a little bit prepared.
Yeah. Not but a lot.
That's good. I'm happy about it. Okay, so honey, tell me, was there anything in this program that you like the most, or something that was like, oh, this this thing I like?
Yeah. The most important part for me was the time that each of us individually sent you video of us doing what we learned in the class, and you were giving feedback to us. If we had any question, not only in terms of the chorus and the steps, but in general for the culture, the history, and everything, you were always replying, and more than welcome to help and answer all our questions. And also, what was helpful for me were the Q&A sessions. Yeah. And the documents that you were sending us after each class with every single detail. Yeah, with the names of the steps, the creators, the Spotify playlist, videos of each thing that we did, videos of the creators that they are doing it, everything. Yeah, that was very, 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 very helpful. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I love to do complex things, because in Dancehall there's much more about just like a one step.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dancehall is so complex, you know. So I try to be as well complex.
Yeah.
But thank you so much. And the third question: what have you learned? What actually gave it to you? Like even mentally, like dancing wise, whatever you feel like,
Yeah.
you know.
So as you mentioned before, there's so much to learn, and the training and the research for me don't stop here. This culture is huge. There is a history behind everything that we do, so we need to respect, as you mentioned before, Jamaicans, the creators, the country, the culture in general, actually, and everything. And also, I was lucky, because during the program I spent my Christmas holidays there in Jamaica. And I experienced and realized everything that we did together. And I know that you will do a part 2 of this program.
Yes.
So I just encourage and suggest everyone to try and not even if you're a professional, you always have more to learn. And you mentioned this before in the first question that actually I think is what it was the fifth thing that you said, that
keep going and keep growing.
exactly. Going and never stop learning. So yeah, I encourage everyone.
Thank you for the recommendation. Means a lot.
Yeah.
Means a lot, because you guys, you are advanced dancer and you're really good dancer. So for me, especially seeing you guys like so advanced and wanting like learning from me, it's like thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Because it doesn't matter the level sometimes. This program, the next program is gonna be more intermediate. So like it's gonna be more a little bit, yeah, I wouldn't say complicated, but more advanced than the first program, because it's kind of continuation but not necessary. Those who want to like join, if they are like know about dancehall just a little bit, then they can. But yeah, like I think that in general, the steps, it depends on the era, because I started the program from the very old school easy things, steps more to, I know I had this awareness to this choreos and steps, 1/8 count, but this is dancehall now. Of course there's more social dances, right? I mean, still there's social dances here, but I am aware that that it was like from this to this.
Yeah.
So everybody could like experience it, but you have recordings, so you can still study and go back to it. So at least you know you have access. Yeah, but with the next program, it's gonna be the same. You will have access and the recordings and everything. So yeah, thank you, Elena, for joining the live and for being here, like in this program. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and we keep in touch, anyways.
Yeah. Thank you for having me, and thank you for the knowledge that you were giving to us during this period. And yeah, I'm so blessed.
Thank you. Maybe see you in Jamaica in the next trip together. Who knows?
Who knows?
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
Yeah.
Bye. All right. So we had Elena. I have 3 more, I think, guests here, but I don't know. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it, to be honest, because the live is getting so long. But yeah, let's try with Dominica. Let's try if we're gonna connect. Yes. Yeah, you're here. That's it's funny, the first picture, not your face, something else, and then like you. Hi, hello. How are you?
I'm all right, and you?
Yeah, I'm great. I am happy to see you, all of you guys here. I am happy for this conversation, especially that I think you deserve like a crown for being the most consistent student, regular. And I know you have a kid, and I know how passionate you are, and I know that you are almost every time on live and sending me the videos and everything. So like, I want to tell you that I am impressed with being so regular, and thank you for it, because really I know that it's not easy.
Actually, that's why, because I have the child, and once you don't have it, you have all your time only for yourself. But when you have a child, then all I get is a couple of hours per day and only 3 times per week. And that's why I cherish all the time that I have for myself during these 2 hours. And I try to really, really get into the training. If I didn't have maybe the child, I would be more like chill and relaxed. But this really makes you have 120 minutes and that's it. So that's why.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you made it. You made it, and you were really great with it. I really admire you. Tell us from where you coming from.
I'm coming from your neighboring country, from Slovakia, but I live in Luxembourg since 2010.
Yeah, that's why.
So it's been 14 years.
That's why I was like, yeah, you have like this Slovenian name,
Yeah.
surname. And then I'm like, but you're from Luxembourg, so I'm like, probably, yeah. But now I know, you see.
Yeah,
And
so I've been living here in Luxembourg and I have started dancehall here in Luxembourg, but then it didn't continue and I found a teacher of dancehall in Metz in France. Maybe you know Marianne Couteleur. Marianne CR is her Instagram name. But her class is finished last school year, and that's why this was for me the greatest opportunity when I saw that because I was kind of lost. I was like, what am I gonna do? From September, I don't have anywhere to train. And then you posted that you will be doing this online program, and it seriously, it just came so right into
right
the
on
timing, what I
time.
needed, right in time. And I save all the time on the travel from Luxembourg to France. So I save on travel 2.5 hours per, each training. So it's great to do it from home. Plus, you have the recordings and you can always go back. And I actually realized that when I was training, physically, I actually forget the steps after some time. But here, when I was thinking, oh, we learned the step with Kasia, and I don't remember how it went, I can
Yeah,
always go back to the
yeah,
recording and relearn it. So
yeah,
it was great.
yeah. That's at least a good thing that you guys have a recordings and you can always go back to it. So that's for sure very helpful. So what kind of like what's your experience? Because what I need to say as well, you made really huge progress.
Yeah.
I told you this already because you were really consistent. You were always like sending me videos and I saw like you are a very good dancer and I see that you study a lot, not even from me, and I love the fact that you are so into it. But I could see like from the first video and the last, I was like, I love it, and I love to see it, and thank you for it that you were sending me this for real.
Yeah, that was actually what I have learned from this program, that it as ridiculous as it may seem, actually the physical classes when I was taking them, they didn't give me the push for improvement. And why? Because you don't have the personalized feedback. The teacher in the class doesn't come to every student, right?
Yeah,
And tell them after, like, what have you done wrong and what have you done correctly. And also, it is what you told us, it's the recordings. You have to record yourself to see that, because yeah, I was thinking, oh yeah, I'm doing this movement in exactly the same as you, but then when you record
yeah,
yourself, you actually see all your mistakes. So that was what I've learned, and this is what really, really helped me. Surprisingly, an online program actually gave me this push to move forward. I wasn't able to. I was kind of stuck at the same place, but with this program, I was able to improve myself.
that's amazing to hear that.
And it's only because you record yourself. You have to, this is really the best advice that you gave us. You have to record yourself to see, yeah, exactly. This hand, this is loose. you know, and you have to be strong here, or you don't finish the move, or, you know, the facial expression, and you're looking into the mirror or into the floor, and that's another art. It's the one art is to dance, and the other is to make a good video, to kind of like imagine you have an audience in front of you. And
Yeah, that I completely agree with it, and I am happy that you actually did it, because I know it takes courage and being consistent to really record yourself, practice. Yeah, so that's what I was actually saying, that it doesn't matter if you take class. I mean, it matters, but after it, it depends on you what you're gonna do with it, and you use this program, I mean, in a good way, like in the best way, for yourself, for your growth. And you are the example of perfect student on this program. I mean, don't get me wrong, like a lot of you guys were with me, and you know, like I had this nice exchange. But yeah, like I think that if I need to give this crown of the best student, then it will be you. So people, she's amazing, and plus it really made me happy. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah,
yeah,
because someone is calling me. I think I like talk so much with you guys, but yeah, yeah. To sum up, I love it, the way how you actually work
yeah.
on yourself, and that was the best thing. Thank you for it, because yeah, if I can see your progress, that means that it's not about money. This is something bigger, because if we, it's about energy that we exchange. And of course I love what I do, but when I don't see the feedback, the results that brings this push for me, then of course, like I could, I don't know, have thousands of money, like thousand money, like, and when I don't have this exchange, there's no mm, no, not even point,
You
but
don't
yeah, like,
see the reason to continue why you are doing it, right? This
yeah.
is
So yeah, I am very happy that you are in the program, and I saw that you're gonna be on the next one.
yeah, yeah, for sure.
That's the biggest
Yeah,
as well.
I
I saw your sign up, and I was like, ah, that's the biggest. That's the biggest actually compliment. That you wanna still like grow and learn and everything. So I really appreciate you, and I cannot wait to see more of your growth. And
I
that's
cannot wait also to take further classes with you, because I also want to say that you are a super optimistic person. And even, you know, after we had the live, and each time I try to train and tune in the recordings and watch it and train, I was always excited to see you and your support, your optimism for us. You know, nobody gives you that, only like that. So it's when you have a bad mood, a bad day, and you need some push, you just tune in to your classes, and
yeah.
just brighten up the day. So
Thank you.
it's really great. I also, like everybody who was here before as a guest, I would also recommend to everybody to join your program and to just continue it like forever.
Thank you so much. I think it's just the beginning. You know, me being online more, creating this community. Not only, I mean, dancehall for sure, because I am specializing, but in general, bringing more to this community, dancing community, sharing awareness, and yeah, this is my mission, you know, here, and I realize it. That if I can use my influence in a good way, then I want to do it. I want to serve, you know, here on this earth with the best what I have, and share love and support to people. So I think if I can even do it in the internet, which we have like a lot, like a huge platform, because internet, it's like the whole world is here. Yeah, so why not? Like I think uh, everybody counts, every voice is counting. So if I can add some value to it, I am doing it. It's not
Doing
me,
it
it's
right.
God, you know.
Yeah, you're doing it very well. So
Thank you so much. Okay, thank you. I think we're gonna finish it, but thank you so much for being here, and I really appreciate it. I cannot wait to dance with you. So,
yeah, thank you as well,
thank
Kasia.
you. Love,
Bye.
much love. Bye bye. All right. So, I think you can enter. I don't know how to enter, but take your time. At some point, you will enter the live. Oh, sorry, I disappeared. So, I am talking almost 1.5 hours, and I think that we're going to speak in Polish right now because, you know, I am Polish, but I usually speak here in English. So, yeah, but I decided at the end to speak Polish and to invite some Polish guests. And if you are not from Poland and if you don't speak Polish, you don't understand, thank you for this live. I hope it was meaningful for you at some point. I hope that brought some value. And yeah, thank you for it. And right now, if you are Polish, then stay with us because I am inviting a Polish guest, my student from the program. Let's see if she's gonna be here still. So let's see. Let's see. Hey!
Cześć.
Cześć. Boże, jest mi tak dziwnie mówić teraz po polsku, ale zaraz się, że tak powiem, przestawię, bo cały czas przez 1,5 godziny mówić po angielsku, teraz po polsku, ale myślę, że damy radę. Jak tam, Ania? Jak się czujesz? Jak generalnie samopoczucie?
Czuję się bardzo dobrze. Cały ten program bardzo dał mi bardzo dużo pozytywnych wrażeń.
Super. Czekaj, tylko sobie tutaj ustawię. No dobrze, no bo ty wzięłaś właśnie udział w programie. Właśnie co sprawiło, że właśnie wzięłaś ten udział w programie? Jestem ciekawa właśnie. Bo ty kiedyś, prawda, tańczyłaś?
Tak, kiedy zobaczyłam Twój post, od razu pomyślałam, tak, to coś dla mnie. Na 100% biorę w tym udział. I byłam na pierwszej edycji Mad Vibe Camp, który organizowałaś razem z siostrą.
Właśnie to
Tak.
mówiłaś, tak. To było dawno.
Tak, 8-9 lat temu.
Ojejku, no to rzeczywiście bardzo dawno temu. I stwierdziłaś, że chcesz
Tak,
wrócić.
że chcę właśnie pouczyć się od Ciebie, bo przez tyle lat zawsze uważam Cię za jeden z wzorów
Dziękuję.
właśnie tańca.
Dziękuję bardzo.
Bardzo właśnie podoba mi się Twoje podejście i mam podobne.
To do tańca?
Podobne upodobania właśnie w tych stylach, które Ty wybierasz. Tak.
Dziękuję. Myślę, że generalnie zawsze starałam się łączyć to, co płynie ode mnie i to, co jest, więc jeżeli mogę w jakiś sposób pokazać, jak to łączę i ktoś chce ode mnie się uczyć, to jest super dla mnie generalnie taki feedback, prawda? Więc cieszę się, że byłaś, bo tak naprawdę większości ludzi było z zagranicy. Więc tak jakby ta Polska, jakby ona tam było parę osób, ale większości z zagranicy, więc byłaś jedną z nielicznych Polek. w programie, ale wiesz co, jakoś tak mnie to nie dziwi, bo tak zawsze w sumie mi było, nie wiem, jakoś tak wychodziło zawsze, że bardziej za granicą, też jak po angielsku prowadzę swoje Instagramy, więc w sumie to trochę nic dziwnego, że mam jakby może inną grupę odbiorców, ale zawsze Polacy są welcome, zawsze, więc cieszę się, że ty byłaś jedną z tych Polek, które były w programie, więc super, cieszę się bardzo. Powiedz mi, co ci się najbardziej podobało w programie, co wyciągnęłaś z niego, no i twoje doświadczenie, tak generalnie możesz powiedzieć.
Najbardziej podobały mi się prace domowe i właśnie to, że nagrywałam siebie jak tańczę. To bardzo mnie motywowało do regularnych ćwiczeń, bo myślę, że gdyby tego nie było, to nie zmotywowałabym się, żeby samej jeszcze potrenować. A tak właśnie te nagrywanie siebie bardzo dużo mi dało, bo kiedy tańczyłam sama z siebie, wydawało mi się, że tańczę na maksa, ale jednak jak na wideo musiałam to zatańczyć z 5-10 razy bardziej, żeby to było tak widoczne, jak ja sobie wyobrażałam to w głowie. Tak. I później twój indywidualny feedback był bardzo cenny dla mnie. Mogłam od razu wdrażać twoje wskazówki, ulepszać mój taniec. I ta regularność, że wiedziałam, że co tydzień mamy zajęcia, ale w międzyczasie potrenować to, co się nauczyłam.
Super, bo myślę, że to tak właśnie, jak powiedziałaś, motywowało. Oczywiście no nie wszyscy też robili to, część robiła, część nie, ale ty byłaś właśnie jedna z tych, która była zmotywowana i mi te filmiki przesyłała, za co dziękuję, bo naprawdę wtedy no, mogłam użyć siebie, swoich umiejętności, żeby wam pomóc, a właśnie o to chodziło w tym programie. Więc super, że mi wysyłałaś wszystkie te wideo i tak naprawdę byłaś też z tych osób, które mi zawsze przesyłały, nie? Wideo. A wiem też, że zostajesz na drugim tutaj programie. Widziałam.
Tak, tak.
Jaram się. Mega się jaram i mega dziękuję za zaufanie, bo to dużo też dla mnie znaczy te osoby, które kontynuują program, które są nowe, więc wszystkich, że tak powiem, welcome. No, jeżeli chciałabyś jeszcze coś dodać, to dawaj, bo w ogóle powiem tak, że spodziewałam się trochę mniej, krócej tego live'a, ale wyszło jak wyszło, 1,5 godzinki, ja tam mogę gadać, nie?
Tak, właśnie szczególnie dużo dało mi nagrywanie siebie. Zauważyłam, że w tym czasie dużo poprawiłam swoją mimikę, poprawiałam też ten ruch, żeby wyglądał tak, jak wyobrażałam sobie w głowie. Mm.
I to głównie.
I ta energia podczas właśnie zajęć na żywo, pomimo że byliśmy daleko od siebie, to czułam to tak, jakby to naprawdę było na sali. Właśnie ta energia od ciebie. Nawet jak to było tak późna godzina, do 22, kiedy zazwyczaj kładę się spać, to, to, to było bardzo dużo energii, dużo motywacji.
Super.
Usystematyzowałam sobie też tą wiedzę, kroki na ery old schoolu, middle schoolu, new schoolu.
Super. Bardzo mnie to cieszy, że było to uporządkowanie, więc cieszę się, że tutaj to też Tobie, Wam pomogło, więc super co słyszeć. Słuchaj, Ania, będziemy już chyba kończyć, chyba że chcesz jeszcze dodać.
Nie, to wszystko. Dziękuję.
Super. Ja również Tobie dziękuję. Jedna z nielicznych Polek tutaj w programie. No i to nie jest tak, że ja Polaków nie przyjmuję, bo przyjmuję, tylko znaczy wiadomo, że gadam tam po angielsku, tak? Więc też możecie wziąć udział w tym, tylko że trochę będę po prostu gadała po angielsku, ale myślę, że to chyba nie robi jakiejś żadnej różnicy. Znaczy dla kogoś, kto zna angielski, nie? Chyba nie. Czy tak? Jak myślisz?
Y,
Robię to? Chyba nie.
Nie.
Żeby...
Nie.
Nie. No,
Mhm.
więc słuchajcie, kochani Polacy, jeżeli też chcecie wziąć udział w tym programie następnym, który zaczyna się w marcu, zapraszam serdecznie. No. Tak więc dziękuję Ci bardzo, Aniu, za to wszystko, za to, że byłaś i czekałaś i tutaj byłaś ze mną w programie i na live'ie, więc no co, do zobaczenia niedługo.
Tak, do zobaczenia.
Super. Dziękuję Ci bardzo. Tak więc ja jeszcze tutaj zostanę, więc możesz stąd jakoś wyjść, tylko nie wiem jak to się robi, ale jak znajdziesz to będzie git.
Mhm.
Zobaczymy zaraz. O. Okej. W sumie kończymy po polsku. No i zakończę po polsku. Bo nagadałam się po angielsku, skończyłam już po angielsku. Te osoby, które już były przedtem po angielsku, to pogadane. No, a chciałam Wam podziękować za to, że byliście tutaj ze mną. I tak jak powiedziałam, program, co prawda w programie tym online moim mówię po angielsku, no ale wiadomo, że Polacy jesteście welcome! Zawsze byliście, tak więc jeżeli Wam nie przeszkadza, że będę mówić po angielsku, to zapraszam. No, a będzie więcej trochę tych online rzeczy. Teoretycznie będę bardziej mówić po angielsku, ale może jakieś tam po polsku jakieś rzeczy to tam ponagrywam też. No. Okej. No dobrze, to kończę. Po angielsku jeszcze dodam. Thank you for being with me and see you guys. Good night. Hopefully I will see you in my program. If not in my program, then someone else or here. All right. Kisses. Bye.